All right, we're over here working on the cars again. I got a drift event on Monday. I'm gonna take the compact, so I'm gonna work for a few minutes, and I'm gonna get the passenger seat out of this because I have a bucket seat and a passenger seat, and this car is still not running. So I'm gonna pull the passenger seat from it, put it in the compact in the driver's seat. That way I have a bucket in there just for the drift event. We'll go from there. All right, well, as you can see, I've got the passenger seat pulled out of the e36. Not really stoked on doing it because every time it feels like this car gets closer to being done, I take it more apart and it feels less like it's done. But I got it right here, right there on the ground. I'm gonna, I guess, work on pulling the driver's seat out of the compact and swapping this in there just so I can have a bit better of a seat for the drift event, and then I'll probably tear this back out. Really enjoy having adjustable seats in the compact, but yeah, we'll get to work on that and keep going. All right, removing the seat was really easy. It was just 4 17s, 2 on the front, 2 on the back. Then you just gotta disconnect the wiring. So I'm gonna figure that out real quick. And I think it's somewhere. I'll figure it out. All right, so this car is way simpler than the E46 ever was. It's just 2 connectors. And then the seat's ready to pull out, and we'll see how much I have to modify this rail to get it to work in this car. I built that rail for the 46. As far as I understand, they are pretty similar. So we'll see how that goes. Ooh, and now, while you have the seat out, is always a great time to clean the car. So I'm gonna go grab a vacuum and do that, because I can't stand this. All right, as you can see, it's already pretty close as it is. Really almost lines up how I have it. Like this hole is about lined up with the other one, and then this one's just about there. So I'm gonna give every hole some love with the step bit, and hopefully be able to drop this in. All right, well, I tried. I reamed out these holes pretty good, a little more than I was comfortable with. Still couldn't really get it to fit, and I just remembered why I hate this car. When I was a kid, I fucked up every nut and bolt for the seat on each side, so I'm gonna have to go through with a thread chaser again. I've already tried it once and couldn't really get it, so who knows, maybe we'll get some help from a friend or something. But I'm not even gonna bother putting this rail back in even semi-properly. We're just gonna throw this seat back in here and close the door and push the car back in the carport. Just like that. There we go. That's in there enough. Yeah, so when you're a kid, don't fuck up your seat bolts, because it'll cost your ass later. Oh, there's a brick there. Now to sort through this mess and figure out what tools I need and want to take, and also what all I can fit in the compact. I need to put the seat back in and then go from there. All right, so got the stock seat back in. Nothing really to show. Not entirely stoked, but should be able to hold myself in pretty well. We'll see. I think I've got it low enough to where the falling headliner isn't going to interfere with my helmet too much. But we'll see. Pretty excited about the event. I'll be borrowing my friend's fire suit. I got a helmet. I don't have any gloves. Might just wear like some mountain biking gloves or something. But yeah, we'll see how the car does. I got 4 205 40 16s. I've been getting used to the car on 225 40 18s, so the car should be a little faster. The car should be able to hold a little more wheel speed with the 205s. The car is faster on the 225s. The car is really fast on these tires. We'll see. It doesn't really, like on these 225s, it doesn't really respond well to anything. First in the dry, you can do. I haven't tried second in the dry on this clutch. It might work. It rubs too much on these tires, so I think it rubbing scrubs a little speed. I tried to get my fender roller back from my friend, but I think I'm just going to drive down on the 205, so that way I'm not rubbing all the way down there. So we'll see. My mom's going to come down, so I might have her take some tires and tools home for me. We'll see how that goes. Because I don't know that I'll be able to drive home on 225s. Or 205s. I'll have 205s to drive down there on, but probably not to drive back on. So it sucks that I couldn't get my fender roller in time. But we'll see. It doesn't really rub constantly. It's more just like a bump thing, so I guess I can just drive down the road watching out for bumps. Maybe I'll load the tires more forward in the car and try and just put like tools in the back so that it doesn't really rub on the 225s, and I'll just drive home on them with everything up front, so long as I don't delaminate and blow all the tires to where it's stabbing me and stabbing stuff in the car. We'll see. I'm gonna charge my GoPro up and figure out where I can put a mount on my helmet. Get some footage of driving the event inside the car and try and get some from outside the car too. Tomorrow I might try and put an extension on the factory handbrake. I really like the way the factory handbrake works in this car. It's actually really good. This car has kind of proven to me that it's more in the setup of like the suspension and everything than it is in the power. You know, on the e36 I chased power and stuff, but this car I've been more so focusing on just setup, and this car drives really well for really cheap too. Like, this car doesn't take any maintenance. I've had to put a clutch, I've done bushings and suspension, but I upgraded everything while I was in there, so it's not really maintenance to me. And then just simplified up the engine bay, took out the EGR and stuff. I haven't taken any weight out of the car, except for taking the spare tire off the back. It's just wheel speed. Just gotta keep wheel speed up and really commit in this car. This car takes a lot of commitment compared to other cars I've driven. So we'll see. I'll see how this event goes. The ECU for the E46 is back in Texas, so I'm just waiting on an invoice from ECU Master, and then they're gonna ship the ECU back, and it shouldn't take much to get that car working. So yeah, then I'll be able to drive that car and be a little happier driving that car at events. It's just kind of what I want, you know. All the crazy shit that everyone wants in a drift car, fucking 500 horsepower and dual caliper handbrake, and yeah, all the cool stuff that everyone wants that no one needs, when you can just build a simple car like this and have just as much fun for way cheaper. But yeah, I'm gonna quit rambling. I'll probably upload this, whatever I make of all this, tonight, and then I'll make a video of extending the handbrake and kind of retensioning everything, like how to do it. I know there's a million how-tos, but what's one more? Yeah, so we'll see. I'll get all this together tonight, and then we'll figure something out for tomorrow with the handbrake. And then probably start loading up tools either tomorrow or Sunday. Yeah, really could just, who knows, we'll see. But yeah, that's it for tonight. Sucks we couldn't get the seat in here, but I have a feeling the stock seat will do. You got a steering wheel to hold on to, and pin yourself in against the trans tunnel in the door and make it work. We'll see. Everyone makes stock seats work, but yeah, that's it for tonight. I'll catch you guys in the next one.